Wow. It's like a Broadway star, isn't it? From New York to LA, from New York to LA, from New York to LA.
Well, space fans, exciting news, huh? And there's even more in part 2.
So, Disney, how is the Star Wars Galactic Starcruiser thing going, huh? We recently spoke to Gina Carano, former MMA boxer turned actress turned sex symbol. Gina, how was your recent experience at the Star Wars Galactic Starcruiser?
Well, Jason, when I went in, my breasts were 36 double D. Now I've left, they're 46 double D. What do I do?
The answer, Gina? Do nothing, because I am a happy bunny right now. Now, before I get into today's video, which I haven't done for a long time, because to me, Star Wars Starcruiser is something that might be at the end of my neighbor's graveyard. Yeah, my neighbor has a graveyard. I won't get into that. But a guest was embarrassed recently after cast members, shock, horror, yell at them or her, because it's a she, for a joke on Disney's Starcruiser. I could already feel the hurt in my butt about to erupt. Oh, yikes, this is bad. So I've got a weird feeling about this. While Disney World is constantly expanding and receiving new and exciting projects, few can compare to the level of detail and immersion found with Disney's Star Wars Galactic Star Snoozer. This incredibly detailed and incredibly expensive, not expansive, themed resort, that's what it is a dream come true for both fans of Disney and Star Wars. Note they're just desperate to spend their money on something that gives them a moment of satisfaction, like Mick Jagger, you know what I mean? Guests who bought the halcyon are encouraged to fully embrace their own Star Wars story. Now, this is the thing, you see, if it's like going to Comic-Con, which by the way is happening this month in London, don't know if I'm going yet. The lineup of guests doesn't really get me all erect, if you know what I mean, so I'm not going to be probably going. But yeah, the whole point is when you go to something like Comic-Con, you dress up for the event, don't you? You go there with your 3D weapons, your favorite video game or sci-fi character from a TV show or a film. But they seem to have some very weird restrictions at the Starcruiser, which I find so, it's just disingenuous. That's the word I can think of, because it is. Like, Disney are struggling for money at the moment. They're getting into a lot of trouble, or they have gotten into a lot of trouble in Florida recently. And I'll say, look, it's been hard on the Floridians who live there. They're going to have to pay more tax now from next year because of what Governor Ron DeSantis did recently. But if Disney just kept their mouth shut, that might not be a thing. But you know what? Disney, I've always said it for the longest time, they've got this good side and they've got the dark side. Now, Jennifer, aka at JLAP64 on I guess that's a Commodore reference, on Twitter. Now, she had a backstory where she won this trip as a top seller of galactic oils. So is she a snake oils woman? Who knows? But she looks rather pretty in that picture that I can see there, hoping to recruit some guests and employees to be part of their downtime. Now, she did this, she produced a card, which is pretty good. Be your own boss, work from home. Jennifer, that's what I do at the moment, and I love every single minute of it. And this is what she produced here. That looks like a Blockbusters video case, doesn't it? I think that's what she's just done. They kind of repurposed it, which is pretty cool. Unfortunately, cast members, boo, did not think this was as funny or entertaining as they approached the guest's room later that day, informing the guest that what they were doing was not allowed. Oh dear God. Well, as a joke, I passed out a couple of crew members these business cards on the Starcruiser if they wanted to leave their day job, and 2 CMs came to my room, cruise members, and told me this is not allowed and considered soliciting, which is kind of rich coming from Disney staff and Disney themselves. Even if it's a joke, lesson learned, and I'm really embarrassed. Jennifer JLAP64, do not be embarrassed. It's great. We need more people like you to make fun of the Disney Starcruiser, and more importantly, of Disney themselves. And it's so petty, isn't it? You can't have fun, you can't pay $6,000 and get the lived-in experience that you've been after for a very long time. But you know what? If you think that one is bad, wait until you see this. So additional activities for Star Wars Galactic Starcruiser Adventures. So if you want to turn up as a blue-faced Smurf from James Cameron's Avatar, I don't think you can do it because it might not be Batu approved. What am I talking about? Oh my god. Well, this is just I don't know, it's embarrassing. Now, you can have dinner with the captain, $30 per person plus tax for one night only. So are we talking about an indecent proposal, Demi Moore style? No, we're not actually. It's just a boring sit down with a boring captain. Now, if the captain looked anything like this, I would double my price. But guess what? This isn't P&O Ferries. And from when I last checked on those guys, they're still hiring agency staff to pilot their boats around, well, the shores of the world. And ain't going too well for P&O Ferries. You know, what I'll say to you guys is you should have kept your permanently paid staff who know what they're doing. Quite clearly, Disney here does not know what they're doing at all. Gear up for your voyage with Star Wars merchandise. Now, I've seen some of the prices here, and it's absolutely ludicrous that you would even pay the amounts of money that I'm talking about. A Twi'lek headpiece. No, call it $100. Yeah, call a spade, call this $100. All Disney have done to lessen the blow is to take 1 cent off the asking price. Absolutely awful. Star Wars Togruta headpiece for adults only. Where have I heard that one before? At $99.99. Wow, if you say that a few times, you begin to sound like a droid as well. Then you got the Star Wars captain's jacket for kids, because if you wore it as an adult, they don't want to avoid confusion. Wait a minute, which captain are you again? Who am I having dinner with? You see what I mean? $79.99. Oh, it's just preposterous, I tell you. I do not like that at all. But it gets only more funner, folks. The CLS Portrait Experience. Capture your group's Star Wars Galaxy looks at unique places around the shop for a truly personalized photo experience. Or what you could do is have a green screen behind you, get a Star Wars outfit from Amazon, and take the pictures yourself and post them online and say, guys, I saved myself $6,000 by doing this shit instead. Consultation, walk time, image capture, and review by specially trained cast members using advanced digital photography, equipment, and lighting. Downloads of all images taken during the session. What worries me here is that we're talking about Disney, and I'm not just, targeting Disney on this. They're capturing your image. There should be some sort of a contract or something that you sign that you allow your image to be used in certain ways. Given that the nefarious nature of Disney at the moment, you have to wonder what they're going to do with the images, the digital images after they've taken them. How long do they keep them on storage for in their data banks? Do you know what I'm saying? It's just a bit very, very creepy. I don't like any of this. Now look, this kid here is Darth Maul, a young Darth Maul. Very cool, I like it. But apparently, some of these cannot be Batu approved. I mean, this one is Batu approved. So this is, now this lady here, is that Queen Latifah? Is she taking a break from the Equalizer to now equalize the odds at Disney Star Wars Starcruiser? Good job, Queen Latifah. I like it. But, the blue lips, the blue mascara. It's kind of weird that I know about ladies' makeup, right? I don't know. It's I feel like Buffalo Bill in Silence of the Lambs. Wow. I mean, she's got relaxed hair, or it's a wig actually. This is probably a wig. Enhance your character with a personalized galactic makeover right in your cabin. Ooh, I say. Our talented image designers, in inverted commas, that's very worrying, are ready to create your out-of-this-world look in the style of fan-favorite alien species so iconic to Star Wars. Cruise or choose from a selection of eye-watering, I'm going to call it that, face-painted designs for a look that inspires your unique story aboard the Halcyon Starcruiser. plus appointments are limited, so jump to hyperspace or eat lots of chili dogs and fart your way there for free to hyperspace and reserve yours as soon as possible. Look for the blue Batu Approved symbol in the species design examples if you'd like to wear a look in the parks where only partial face covering is allowed. So what happens if you're, say, of a religious order in real life and that order prevents you from showing your face? Is there going to be a problem with that? If you come as a blue Smurf from James Cameron's Avatar, is there going to be a problem with that? I don't know. It's great. Somebody should turn up there as I tell you what, it should be really great if somebody turned up as a character from another franchise. That would be hilarious. Like turn up as Tony Stark from Marvel and see what people do. Oh, you can't come in here. You're not Star Wars. You're not Batu enough. Okay, look, I mean, the makeup here are not being funny. Now, I've seen Drunk 3PO's video coverage on this. Nice job, by the way, Jay. And this will be, I would say this would be like a 20-minute job on face painting alone. But I think the asking price, and it hasn't been confirmed. Funny that they don't actually confirm the prices here, but it's been quoted at the moment as being about $60 for a face painting. Okay, now she looks really, really happy. I think somebody's probably teasing her behind the camera. That's Batu Approved. Why? I don't know. Why isn't this Batu Approved? I don't know, but this person's getting into the spirit of it. I quite like the face design. Again, you can get a template, put it over your face like a face mask, paint all over it like a stencil, take it off, job done. That's probably how they do it here. I'm only guessing. That's very uninspired. That's like that's like Lupita Nyong'o. She's just taking a break as Naz Kamata or Kaz Namata. What's her name again? I don't care. Oh, hello. Would you like my side profile, love? And she's got sideburns. What's with that? Can't give us sideburns. She's quite an attractive woman. What's going on there? Okay, well, you know what? You know who he reminds me of? Eric Bana. You know, the big, beefy Australian actor? He's like his little son. And yeah, he's got the nice goatee going on there, but again, uninspired face design. Not a big fan of it. Hello. That's quite, again, a good angle of her face. A nice sort of like dramatic pose. But yeah, what's going on with that? It's very basic. I mean, I wouldn't pay that kind of money. Hello. Is that Stephen First from Babylon 5? Oh my god. That's not Brendan Fraser, is it? Because Brendan Fraser, you and I, brother, we gotta talk. Wow. It's like a Broadway star, isn't it? From New York to LA. From New York to LA. From New York to LA. Oh, wow. Anna Paquin, still married to Stephen Moyer, and having left True Blood, this is what you're now resorted to doing. Oh, the breasts keep on coming for Star Wars Galactic Starcruiser. I'm exhausted, folks, but I have enjoyed making this video today. Oh, and Morrow Johnson, those videos you made in the past few months have given me much joy. I have watched them again recently, and I still continue to laugh my ass off. Disney, thanks for allowing me to make these videos because they are truly hilarious-tastic. And if you enjoyed this little video today, folks, do me a big favor, hit the like button, maybe subscribe, and if I were you, I would check me out on my next video.